Welcome to X to Interact.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 49 of X to Interact. I'm Eric and today I'm joined by Sam and Steven. And today we're going to be doing like a little 50 question little trivia, I guess. I don't know, not really a trivia, just like 50 questions about video games. Before that we're going to go to Crossplay, but even before that, I'm going to tell you where you can find us at Twitch at Twitter at xinteract_, at Twitch where you're probably watching live now. If you're not, you can also find us there. Also on YouTube at xinteract. On our website, podpage.com/xinteract, Instagram, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. If there's anything else I'm missing, do you guys know? Because maybe not. I'm like busy so far, but it doesn't matter anyways.
Sounds like you got everything.
We got all of it.
You know me, I'm pretty busy this week. So, but enough about that. We're gonna get into crossplay. So, guys, I'll start off, I guess. I've been playing, more Elden Ring. Shocker. Fucking that game goes on fucking forever. I'm at 60 hours like about ish now. I'm like at level like 112, 115 ish.
Damn, dude.
This game fucking goes on forever, man. Little spoilers, I'm like just past the capital of Lanedale. There's a lot more after that.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot of there. We already talked about Elden Ring enough. I don't need to go more into it. I've also been playing the demo for Chocobo GP, and let me tell you, that game is a disappointment. I'm gonna say it right now.
No.
So here's the thing: the racing mechanics are actually pretty fun. Like it's pretty good. The thing with the disappointment is that this game is like a free-to-play game, but wrapped under $40. I think is what it is. Like there's as soon as you open the game, there's like a fucking ad for a battle pass shit, microtransactions, and like apparently the microtransactions you buy, they like if you don't use the currency, they can expire, and that shit sucks.
What the fuck?
This game is so. This is a free-to-play game basically. They just decided to charge $40 for it, and like it's ridiculous. Like if you want to get, there's like fucking daily challenges, there's fucking weekly challenges, there's fucking. I'm just shocked at this shit. I'm like, why did you?
You're shocked.
The basic gameplay is pretty good, but like, why did you shove all this fucking microtransaction shit into this?
I would just like to say, Eric, you are shocked that Square Enix, who never thinks that any of their fucking games live up to their financial expectations, makes a cash cow game.
Yeah, what expectations do you have for this game where it's disappointing?
Their Japanese side is usually pretty good, all right?
No, that's what they say, dude. It's like, I don't know.
But no, I'm like, if they took out the microtransaction shit, this actually would be a pretty like good game at $40. Like the racing mechanics are solid. The story mode, the demo only lets you like play like the prologue. And like I was actually shocked to hear there's actually voice acting in this game. I'm like, holy shit, there's actual voice acting. It's pretty.
There's
pretty
voice
goofy.
acting in the Chocobo
It's pretty goofy,
game.
but it's like a kart racing, so it's gonna be goofy as well. But I'm like, damn, all right.
Eric, can you give me an example of what a Chocobo sounds like, please? I would really like that.
The prologue didn't have the Chocobo as the playable character, so it had like a Moogle and Gilgamesh, and I was like fucking like.
Wait a second,
was like,
you're fucking
fantasy characters. Gilgamesh.
So you race Gilgamesh, and he's like, if you lose, I'm taking your wheels. I'm like, yeah, that's Gilgamesh, all right, because he's like a constant character in like Final Fantasy, and like he challenges you to battles. And he's like, if I win, I'm taking your weapons, but instead he's like racing you here, and he's like, I'm taking your wheels.
Like, I can't do it. I'm gonna jack your wheels, son. I'm fucking Gilgamesh. What the hell? Oh my God.
You think I'm making this up, but I'm not.
No, you're not. That's the funny thing. Like, they made Stranger in Paradise. Anything can happen. My question is, this is the Chocobo racing game, and you can't play as a fucking Chocobo?
No. So I think that the mission afterwards, it is a Chocobo, because like the thumbnail it is, but like the prologue doesn't let you play the Chocobo. Right. It's just like
you would think though, they're like, hey, this is put your best foot forward.
What are you racing on?
Oh man, so like different carts, I guess. Like the Chocobo is racing on like skates or whatever, but like the other characters are like in actual like carts or whatever.
See, I couldn't remember what the trailer looked like, and I was imagining that the characters ride Chocobos, and that's why it's called Chocobo Racing. Wow.
No, this is like I guess a sequel to a PS1 racing game. Yeah, like
old one.
I was just like, hey, they have a demo up. Let me try it out just for fun, and like. It was pretty. It's pretty goofy. Like I was like tempted to put down some money on it just because like how goofy it was. And I saw all the
Oh my
microtransaction shit, and I'm like, oh no.
Dude. Okay, so you said it was a good, like, competent racer for like mechanics wise.
Yeah.
Though.
So like there are like just drifting, there's fucking item usage. Each character has like their own special ability they can use. Like so in the demo, there's like a couple modes. You can only do the first chapter of this story. You can do local multiplayer, and you can do like online tourney stuff, which is like 64 players.
Oh, that's cool.
And then it's a bracket to get down to the top 8.
Right.
And then you only have like 3 characters you can choose from: the Chocobo, the White Mage, and then like I think the name's Benny the Behemoth. I think it is. I think that's his name.
Damn. Okay.
So I just went with the Chocobo. And like the Chocobo's special ability is like he can like dash ahead. Basically, is what it is.
As ridiculous as this game is, I decided to look it up on OpenCritic.
Yeah.
And of course, it has a 69.
No, it's not doing great because I'm telling you right now, those microtransactions are fucking bullshit.
It would have lost you 1 point. It's got a 69 top critic average and a 31% critics recommend.
All right. Cloud Strife, famous character Cloud Strife, right? You know how you get him? By being level 60 in the fucking battle pass.
Very cool.
Jeez.
I feel epic.
One of the most iconic Final Fantasy characters.
Exactly.
By the battle pass. My God.
And I'm just like, why the fuck? Like, he has actual voice acting. Like his voice actor is the same voice actor from the remake, and like it's actually not bad. But I'm like, why are you locking this shit behind a battle pass? A game that's probably not gonna sell well. Like, why are you locking this shit behind a battle pass?
Okay, it might. Yeah.
And
okay.
Square Enix is having a rough month. All right, first Babylon's Fall, now this.
so yeah, that's Chocobo GP. It's definitely you know how we have WNDs for weird Nintendo decisions.
Yeah.
We have WSDs for weird Square decisions.
Oh yeah, honestly, I'll take it because.
And like, the next thing I'm going to talk about is like you think it's a WSD, but it kind of isn't.
Oh no.
That's Strangers of Paradise, and like.
Hell yeah.
Weird story aside, the gameplay is actually pretty good.
No.
Yeah.
And I think people are like underestimating this game. I feel like this is gonna. I said it during like before we record. I feel like it's gonna get a high 70s, low 80s is my prediction. Am I gonna grab it in my fantasy critic? No, because I'm not confident in that prediction. But
do it.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
I know I was telling you not to do it before the podcast, but now that we're on the podcast, do it. We should definitely do it.
And like, the gameplay is pretty fun, but like everything else about the game, like the graphics are not that great. I'm gonna be honest. Like it looks like there's like Vaseline like smeared all over everywhere, and like it's not
the art style.
No, it's not the art style.
It's
definitely not the art style.
Shiny polygons. You like the shiny polygons? Does it remind you of like
gameplay is fun.
I'm trying to think of another game that was like that. It was probably another JRPG, to be honest.
So I know it's like based off Neo, like the combat system is, but I never played Neo, so I can't really give a comparison about that.
That's actually pretty good then. So I love Neo.
Yeah, I see people online comparing it to Dark Souls, and I kind of playing it doesn't really feel like Dark Souls at all.
Yeah, the gameplay is different. It's just like
a lot more fast paced.
I think it's tighter and more fast paced.
Yeah,
I think systemically people were comparing it to Dark Souls with like, I don't know.
Yeah, but Dark Souls is methodic. Like,
yeah, the only thing Dark Souls I can compare it to is like the cubes, which are basically like bonfires in that game, where you rest at them, you get your potions back, and enemies respawn. That's basically all it is.
It's about it's very shallow comparisons, like when people compare Breath of the Wild to Horizon, like it's got a parachute.
Even Elden Ring to Breath of the Wild, honestly, like it's exploration is the only reason people are doing it. Like,
but yeah, I like so you can like in the combat you can like switch between a couple jobs. At my point, you can only switch between 2 jobs right now, but like you can choose what 2 jobs they are. I was using the great sword, which I'm pretty sure is just like the swordsman, class, and then the battle mace, which is like a mage class to use magic and shit. And like you can like freely swap between them. And like I said, the combat seems pretty good so far. I mean, like I've only played like the first portion of the demo, like the first dungeon. I believe it's the first it's the first 3 hours of the game. People are saying. I don't know if that's like the first 3 dungeons or whatever, but the dungeon was mostly pretty easy until I got to the boss with chaos, and like that took me a couple tries to nail it down, just because it was like a little. It ramped up the difficulty a little bit. I'm playing on normal mode. There are difficulty options in this game. There's like story, normal, and hard, and then even on. I think so I haven't tried it, but the menus say like if you're on story, you can also bump it down to casual, which I believe is just like an even extra easy mode. So seems like even if you're not into that type of like Souls difficulty, you can knock it down. I want to play more of it. I want to see how it is. I'm like tempted to pick it up when it drops just to see like. I have like theories about the story because like it's set in the Final Fantasy 1 world.
Right, like the original Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, they're talking about chaos and stuff, and like spoiler alert, they showed it in the trailers. Your main character's name is Jack Garland.
Yep.
And Garland is the name of the main villain in Final Fantasy 1, so you're like, well, he's obviously gonna be the main bad guy.
This is his story then. That would be kind of cool. Like
it seems like it, but I kind of have like a theory going on, and even though I didn't play Final Fantasy 1, I have some like theories going on in there. So there's all that.
Theory crafting.
Theory crafting indeed. I'm interested in this one. It is Final Fantasy's
chaos fucking hell, sir.
It's Final Fantasy's 30. I believe it's 35th anniversary this year. This is one of those games which kind of fits, I guess, because it is in the world of Final Fantasy 1.
Why the fuck does everybody care about the 35th anniversary?
I don't know. They're making a big deal out of it. It's like, fucking.
I see 25. I see like 10 and 20, maybe. Like
everybody's like, "Oh, it's the 35th anniversary of Zelda. They got to do something." Which I guess
at least Final Fantasy is like celebrating it
they instead
of Zelda.
Who cares about 35?
I want to wait 5 more years for the 40th. Okay, Sam.
Listen, man. Square Enix has a lot of anniversaries going on this year. They have the Final Fantasy in general. They have the 20. I believe it's the 25th of Final Fantasy 7, the 20th of Final Fantasy 11. And then the 20th of Kingdom Hearts series in general. Like Square is celebrating a whole bunch of anniversaries this year.
Really, the only one people should care about is the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, clearly, that's the only one that.
Oh yeah, and Persona's this year, even that's not Square, but just a whole bunch of anniversaries. And at least these companies are celebrating it, unlike Nintendo with Zelda. So there's that.
35. Who cares about 35?
They did Mario 35.
Yeah, well, Mario 35 was actually decent. Okay.
True, and they had even though fucking stupid how they released it, 3D All Stars.
Yeah, and that was kind of cool. So.
And let me tell you, I bought 2 copies of that game because I was thinking like, hey, this game's gonna be pretty valuable later on. I'm gonna hold on to my investment. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it might be actually scarcity. Blah, blah.
Maybe. Who knows? Call me a fool in the comments for doing that, please. But anyway, that's all I've been playing. That's all my rant about Chocobo GP and Stranger in Paradise. What about you guys?
I'll let Sam go.
Well, on my streams, I played Lego Indiana Jones this week. I 100% of that. Pretty easy, much easier than Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. So we're moving on to Lego Batman next week. Outside of that, more Horizon. I think the more I play it, the more I like it. She still sucks at climbing, though. I'll also say that.
You know,
and like, there's still stupid open world like design decisions where they're like, I go exploring, I find something, oh, I can't get to this yet because I haven't progressed far enough in the main story to get the tool. And it's like, just give me the tools from the onset so I can do all this shit.
It's
like now.
I don't know. Sorry, it reminded me of like Zelda where they have the dungeons in the older ones, but those weren't necessarily open world. Like you have open segments. But then you have the dungeon areas to get you to another part, like different parts and things like that with the dungeon items. But there's an argument between people that was a better method than just giving you all the tools to start with in Breath of the Wild, right? Because it gave you a better sense of progression. But does it not track that way here, right? Like
No, it doesn't feel like I'm
the design
like,
decisions, right? They're conflicting. That's what it seems
because
like
you
to me.
get so many skill points thrown at you. It doesn't even fucking matter. Like you forget half the time that you have skill points. Like that shit is
So the
doesn't even
combat
matter
doesn't
because like
warrant
it's such
having
a
it then?
the RPG elements are so shallow, like with the skills and stuff. Like obviously you can learn some pretty, I guess, like pretty cool like weapon abilities, but um, I don't know. It just that kind of stuff is a little shallow in it. I still wish they would have done the Mass Effect shit where you actually make choices that affect the world, and they would carry over from game to game because I feel like this world would have been really good for it with all the different factions going on. Um,
Missed opportunity.
yeah, and like they threw it like there was one quest where you actually make a decision like that affects something, and it's like, why is this the only one of these in the entire game? At least that I've come across so far. Um, it wasn't like a main quest, like it was a side quest, but still, it actually affected something. And it was a little weird.
I guess not
But
everything can be The Witcher, so
yeah, it's just like if they're gonna throw these in there, then fucking commit to it.
yeah,
Don't just like half-ass it. But
it seems like they threw
I
whatever
am
kind of worked for certain parts, but had no cohesive open world design with each other. So, but
yeah, but I mean the open world itself is still really fun to explore. It's gorgeous. Um, all the machine designs are so like the machine design in this game is so much better than the first game.
which they were kind of cool
Um,
in the first game too, though. So
yeah, yeah. Um, the one thing is that I will say, like, I wish there were more. Um, I wish there were machines that you only fought once,
Hmm.
because there's like, for instance, they showed the snake off in the trailer. Um, you fight one right at the beginning of the game, like it's the first like boss fight or whatever in the game. Um, but then you can like, and then you fight one later in the main story too. And I was like, oh, this is reminding me of God of War, where all you fight is fucking trolls. Um, and then you can also just find them like in specific spots in the open world.
so it
Like to go get parts, and like a lot of that has to do with so you can like kind of hunt them down and get parts. But it's just like I wish that some of the bosses were a little more like, this is the only one of these you're gonna fight, because it would make that boss encounter like cooler and more unique. You would be like, oh, I fought this. Oh, I guess I have to fight 3 more of these later. Um, but it is what it is. Uh, they gotta have all the robots in there in the open world. But yeah, good time. I'm finding Aloy a little bit more interesting now, so it's cool.
it's saying a few more lines.
Yeah, oh my god, she talks to herself too much still, but it's like, why even make me do any of this if you're just gonna walk me through it step by step?
I should
Just
do
like,
this.
let me climb straight up this fucking hill if you're just gonna tell me literally everything that she needs to do.
Oh god.
And the climbing sucks. The next game should be uh Horizon 3, Aloy learns to climb. Aloy takes climbing lessons.
Aloy
Something like
ascends
that.
the peak.
It's so
Gross.
bad. It's like the climbing's like anywhere from I to just downright terrible. Like
Like, come on, just fucking stop, please. Work.
I would never call the climbing good in the game. So
Oh no.
um
So, you played Horizon. Did you play anything else?
I think that's it. I think that's it. Lego Indiana Jones and Horizon.
um,
Right,
Sure,
Steven.
that's it.
yeah, it's gonna be a shocker, but I played mostly Elden Ring. Still really love that game. I played a touch more of Guardians of the Galaxy, like an hour, and then my brother invited me to a party and we played Elden Ring again. Uh, uh, I don't know what else to say about it, but like I like the bosses a lot, and just there are unique bosses all over the place, and that's what I really like about the game. One of the big things I like about it. Still getting my ass kicked. There was Death Chariots this time.
Oh boy.
That one shot you, and
Yeah, I
at the
know.
end of that fucking dungeon, there are two bosses that are also very hard. Um, and I haven't beat them, and I'm not gonna come back to that until I'm like much higher leveled. Um, that's like been the entire experience for me lately. Is like, oh, I gotta come back to that after I'm leveled up because I'm doing like tiny chips of damage to them because I'm sore and bored. So, yeah. What was it? Oh, I recorded a clip. It's kind of funny. It was my brother and I. We attacked this giant bear. You know the one in Lingrave, Eric, where he's just scratching the tree, like
Yeah.
yeah, that one. I'm like, okay, cool. I upgraded a bunch. It'll be easy, right? No, that bear screws you up. The like you can kill him if you know, I guess, but he's very aggressive and they have crazy attack patterns. So yeah, and my brother is a fully glass cannon build. So like he's doing a good amount of damage to him if he hits him. But the bear's so fast, only one of the pebbles hits him or something like.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits him with one pebble, and the bear comes like raging towards him, and he's like, "I'm like, okay, just roll back, run, run." So he starts just rolling back over and over and over, and I'm like, "Dude, you're gonna run out of stamina." And he's like screaming the entire time, "The bear's he's gonna get me." Anyways, yeah, things like that are a reason why I like Elden Ring because I get to laugh at my brother, and it's fun. Because like the bear would hit me, and it would take like maybe a 16th or an eighth of that health. When it
You
hits
gotta
him,
draw the aggro then,
when
dude.
it's dude, okay, and the funny thing is I couldn't hit him because I'm too slow. I had my great sword and like too much heavy
Oh.
armor. So like I did this and it misses the bear. And okay, I hit the bear once and he goes to town on me. My brother hits him with one spell and it does a shit ton of damage. So he runs towards him immediately.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, get his attention. And I'm sitting there just sprinting after the bear because you can't ride him. I'm sprinting after the bear and you just see my brother's health. One, and then more rolling, and then dead right after. It is yeah. And you know, there's just a couple times where like we're running from something, and then he rolls under an elevator, right? Like the elevators are up, and you roll under it, and if you go into the elevators and you roll into them, you just die immediately. So I have cried laughing at because he died that way a couple times. And like you'd think that you would learn after maybe the first or second time, but no. That has been great, especially because it's been his first Souls game. So, to see him bash his head against the wall and then like beat a boss, right? It's something different, right? Like when you see someone else do it finally, because you have that yourself. So, I plan on playing probably about at least another 50 to 75 hours of this game. So it goes on forever, like Eric said.
Yes.
I'm going to beat Guardians of the Galaxy because I have to take a break every now and again from this game, as it does get exhausting. Yeah.
How many hours have you put into it?
I think I'm at like almost 60 now.
Huh.
So less than I thought I would be at this point, but I've taken a break from gaming a lot over the past week. So, yep. I'm excited to see what adventures I go on with that in the future. And I'll probably be posting some clips, which will be fun.
All right. Well, if that's all I've been playing, we're gonna move on to our main topic, which is 50 fun questions to ask a gamer, courtesy of levelskip.com. Did I steal this topic straight from Kind of Funny Gamescast a couple of years ago? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe who cares?
Who cares? I just thought it was a fun thing to do. All right,
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame me.
Make sure you.
But
tell
anyways,
I like questions.
them.
yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys 50 fun questions. They're probably you don't have to put much thought into them really. They're simple, and here we go. All right, number 1. What's your favorite game of all time?
Wow, right off the
Wow.
bat.
Number 1. That's what it says.
We've talked about this before. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite game of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
We have talked about this before, but I'm gonna be hypocritical and I don't remember. So what I chose.
Somebody go back to our what was it, like one of our first episodes, right?
It was fucking.
Somebody go back and let us know.
Forever long too. It was like 2 hours plus. Like, favorite game of all time is gonna have to be.
Yo, Steven, we got 50 of these fucking questions. You gotta answer quickly, all right?
All right, let's just go with
This is gonna be long as hell.
Let's just
Off the top of your head, come on.
Witcher 3. Witcher 3.
All right. Obviously, you know
Good
mine.
pick,
Persona
good
5.
pick.
There we go. Number
Wow,
2.
recency bias much.
Recency
Jeez.
bias. What you mean? I told you guys this last year.
Wait,
No,
what
I'm
did you
just
say?
saying all 3 of us.
Yeah.
All 3 of us, our favorite games of all time are like,
You know,
Oh yeah, pretty recent. Yeah.
games get better.
mine's the oldest, you know, because I'm old.
Yeah.
2008.
Mass Effect 2? No, it's 2010.
Number 2. What's a game you thought you'd like but actually hated? Now, this is a tough question for me because honestly, I can't remember a bunch of games I hate. So,
What's a game I thought I liked but actually hated?
yeah, like when you when you
Um,
picked it up, you think you would liked it, but then you played it and you hated it.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, so I thought I would like it before I played it,
Yeah, basically.
and then I ended up hating it.
Right.
Oh,
So I think that there's.
interesting.
You know what? Mine's. I want to say Anthem.
Yeah. No. I mean, you're right.
I would
That's a
say
really
that,
good
but I
one.
never played it.
That's a really good example.
Trying to think. That's
No.
interesting.
See, here's the thing: is like I can't actually say I hated Anthem. I hated the way it was handled, for sure. Because I
I
still
guess I can
liked
count as hate.
flying, right? I still like the flying
Oh,
and the mechanics.
Another
like,
one actually for me. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, fuck off.
I didn't enjoy the game as much as I thought I would.
Can I?
Okay,
Can
fair
I?
enough.
Can I one up that with The Last of Us? Because I thought I would like it, and I just ended up hating my
Wow.
experience, man. I just ended up hating it. Like
See, I enjoyed the
Fucking
first one.
it's the stealth
fucking
mechanics, dude.
slander
It's the
going on right
fucking,
now.
Like monotony of the gameplay. The story is great, but like I just
You mean how great the game? Oh my god! Don't worry, they're remaking it because that's necessary. Oh, you know what? No. Oh, you know what? Yep. No, I don't know if I thought I would like that
This
though.
one's harder than the first one, man. How to like?
Yeah, this is a hard question.
50 question, guys. Come on.
I know.
I'm sorry, you. This is hard.
These are questions where like, hey, what is the answer of life? The questions.
I'm just looking through my PlayStation library and trying to find a game I fucking hate.
Right? That's where I get.
Use to answer this question, but like, I don't know. Most of the games I like play, I'm gonna end up liking like a little bit.
Okay. I have a good one, I think. Go ahead though.
There was a game called Bound by Flame. I think that's my answer. It's like an RPG
Oh,
that came out, I think, like near the launch of the PS4. Wasn't very good. It was pretty terrible. But I played all of it except the final boss. I got to the final boss, tried it once, died, and was like, you know what? This game ain't worth it. This game ain't worth it.
Steven, you got your answer there,
yeah,
pal?
I'm gonna say Hitman. Yep.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
not-
you know what?
I really thought I
Really?
would get into it, and I tried every single one, and every single time I just can't. I don't like it. I don't like the style of it. Not into it.
You know what? I have a other answer. Halo. It's got everything for me. Like, obviously, I'm not like a big first-person shooter person, but like, I still like fuck with shooter campaigns. You know?
Yeah.
Halo's got sci-fi. Halo's got everything you'd think I'd like, but Just didn't like it. Just didn't gel with it as much as I thought I would.
Okay. Number 3. What's a really popular game everyone seems to love, but you don't like?
Oh, well, fuck. I just used that.
I mean, you can use the same thing. You don't really have to.
No. I know another question. I know a perfect answer for this. GTA 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
Don't get it.
Yep, I'm not. I don't understand. I don't know why people like that, but yep.
I'm gonna go with Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
Now, I don't want to say I don't like it, but I'm not like as high as everyone else is on it. I still enjoy it. Well, there you go. Number 4. What's a game you didn't expect to enjoy but ended up liking?
Warzone. I really got into Warzone. So I didn't think I'd really like Call of Duty, but I really got into the whole battle royale part of it when it was still good. Now it's kind of really bad, but yep.
Nino Cooney.
Wait, what?
I was like, what's this weird? My brother tried to get me to play it forever. He was trying to get me to play this game. And I finally did last year, and I was like, I'm a fool. I should have listened earlier because it is fucking fantastic.
I keep telling that to my brother, like that's gonna be the case for him in The Witcher, but he just won't play it.
Mm.
You know, it's too long of a game, too much of a commitment.
For me, it's Bloodborne and the entire like Souls genre in general.
Okay.
Yeah, because I played it a while ago and it never really like finished it or whatever. But then like once the like PlayStation 5 came out and like I saw Demon Souls remake, I was like, huh, let me go back and finish Bloodborne, and I did. And then I started playing Demon Souls, and then Dark Souls 3, and now Elden Ring. Sekiro,
You're a gamer.
different beast. Yes, I am.
Sekiro is a different beast. God, that game looks hard.
Oh yeah, it is. Number 5. What game have you spent the most number of hours on?
Skyrim.
This is easy,
Steven,
actually.
this is easy for you.
Destiny 2.
It's easy for me too. Final Fantasy 14.
I think I've spent like 2,000 hours collectively in Destiny. So, yep.
Really, I've spent more than that in Skyrim, and that's a single player.
Oh my God. Have you seen all of the Skyrims then, Sam?
To be fair, mods are a thing.
Okay,
so.
Okay.
Number 6. If you had to marry the last video game character you played, who would it be? That's kind of weird because me and Steven are playing Elden Ring, so is it our own characters?
Well, at least my character's female, so I mean that works for me. So,
oh, mine's a male, so
I don't know. Even still, like she's like super not my type. So,
But you
I think I win.
You win, yeah.
Fucking Aloy.
Yes. Oh damn it.
She's a powerful woman that knows how to get resources.
I was gonna say,
she knows what to do.
At least I know I'll be protected, man. It's gotta be.
Are you sure about that?
Exactly. She'll protect me.
A giant great sword. You know, she might bring
I don't know.
Terrible beasts to the door.
Consider how many times she's died in your game. All I'm saying.
I don't want to talk about that.
That's
We don't talk.
See, Aloy keeps me safe, keeps me fed.
Hey,
powerful woman. She's a good role model.
Yep.
What a good one.
Kind of a follow up to the last question. If you had to live in the world of the last game you played, what world would it be? So we just best for. It kind of ties into the last question because it's the same thing.
I mean,
that sucks.
I'm not happy about where I'm living.
Said
just
that
to be
sucks.
fair.
You know where we are.
Yeah, you guys are. Fucking...
You know, the alarm clock every morning, Sam, is rise tarnished, and you just get killed over and over again all the time. That's your life, dude.
I get to live in a bunker, I guess, in the post-apocalypse with robot animals. I guess that's pretty cool.
Hey.
See, in the lands between, there's nowhere safe. Nope. That's all I'm saying. Nope. Number 8. Have you ever had a crush on a video game character? What?
It depends.
Yes.
I'm just trying to think.
Now, if you ask me who, I would tell you. Well, there's a lot of answers there.
There's okay.
I can't remember. I mean,
Leo.
Okay.
Hallie. The chick from fucking Life is Strange 3.
Okay.
The two chicks from Life is Strange 3,
pick,
actually.
I think Sam might be onto something here.
Obviously. Yo, fucking Witcher 3, come on.
Okay. Maybe Triss. Maybe.
Jesse from
Final Fantasy
FF7 remake. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like they just make you fall in love with her.
Played it.
It's impossible.
Go play that, Steven.
I need to play it. I do.
She's such a like
Final Fantasy in general does
wholesome
happen to have like a lot of people you crush on.
Well, and I think that they know their audience, right? So like they definitely ham it up for that. So
there's also Aerith, but I like Jesse in the remake at least.
Yeah, there's actually a good amount of
them. So that answer that question, or answer that question, a resounding yes.
Yes. Okay.
Number 10. Have you ever pretended to be sick to get out of something so you can play a game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Work.
Probably.
Recently,
I don't
with
remember
my
specific things, but yeah, probably.
Number 11. What game did you last complete? Pokemon Legends.
Ooh.
Lego Indiana.
That I rolled credits on. Where did I roll credits? On the last one. You know, this is harder for me because it's been a while since I rolled credits. I think I told someone I rolled credits, but I don't remember. I think it was. Where is it?
If we're counting, if we're doing games that I've only games that I played for the first time, since I had already beaten Lego Indiana Jones, Xenoblade was the last one.
Oh, dude, what a good one! Good game. I guess if you want to count the new Destiny campaign, that was the one.
That counts, I guess.
I think that counts. It counts as a fantasy critic.
Yeah, and before before then, it was I think Death's Door. I think that was the last one I rolled credits on.
Wow. Okay.
Number 12. This kind of ties into crossplay, but what game are you playing right now? Elden Ring.
Horizon Forbidden West.
The last one, it was Halo Infinite. Sorry, that was the last. The last one. Yeah. I'm not sure.
I mean, you're playing Elden Ring right now, so
yeah.
Probably next.
What game do you want to play next?
Well, Lego Batman for my streams. That's the answer there. After Horizon, though, as my non-streaming game, it's a little more complicated. Except it's really not, because Kirby comes out. So Kirby.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on like if something new comes out that gets my attention after I'm tired of Elden Ring, which will be a while.
Yeah, when I finish Elden Ring, I want to go back and finish Final Fantasy 13, but I'm technically currently playing that as well. So I think after Final Fantasy 13, I do want to get to Death's Door.
Yes, you should.
Ooh, nice.
Absolutely.
Yes. And then for co-op wise with my brother, fucking Returnal. Hell yeah. I'm so happy that's getting co-op. That's so cool.
Nice.
For me, I think it's going to be either Nobody Saves the World or Scarlet Nexus because I want to get through those.
Dude, oh my god, you have to play Scarlet Nexus.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The combat like system of that game is fucking awesome.
It is really great, actually. That's why.
Yeah, that's such a ridiculous fucking game.
Okay. I don't know. I just like the protagonists so far with Scarlet Nexus. So
yeah,
I think I'll see it through.
That game's wild.
Number 14, going a little bit on the fanboy side here. In your opinion, what is the best games console?
Oh,
I'm gonna go with PlayStation. Oh, okay, yeah, you can go, yeah, PS2.
Now I'm old, right? So I have a lot to choose from here. So I think when I think about it, it's either 360 or the. But I definitely think
3DS, really.
yeah, that's the one I had. Or DS, sorry, just like the DS fan. I don't know, because there's DSi, all of that. But
Yeah.
of the things I played the most of that I enjoyed the most, I feel like I'll hold the most nostalgia. I think one of those two, probably the 360 though, because I went through 6 of those things with the Red Ring of Death, and getting a new one,
Jeez.
with like a big hard drive and Wi-Fi.
And
and
we
stuff,
let that
but-
ship be S tier? My
Yep.
God.
Yep.
6 red rings a death?
I'm just very unlucky
Jeez.
though. That's me. Most people it's like 1, maybe 2. But yeah. And
Yeah.
I actually saved, like that was the first console I bought myself, was the 360. Like when I got my job. So for those reasons, I guess.
That was me for the PS4.
Number 15. Are PC gamers really superior to console players?
No.
Didn't just skip that question. That's a fucking
Mm.
stupid ass
I
question.
can tell you no.
Hey,
but
don't blame me.
I am not. I am not putting my.
as someone
I'm
who's
gonna
played
say-
both, no. Like
I'm gonna say the hardware is probably better, but it's probably the skill too. But console convenience, man.
yeah, we're just smarter because we know what is better and works with life better. I don't like sitting at my desk after sitting at my desk at work, so that's all.
Number 16. What's your opinion on Fortnite?
It's all right.
It's there.
Yeah, it's
It's,
cool that they
uh,
do some stuff.
It's yeah, I'll check it out once in a while to see what's new, but I'm not really like a avid player. I think the game's cool. Epic Games themselves, the company, not that high on.
They made Gears of War, so
True. Number 17. Have you ever watched a Twitch stream? Yes.
hi, hey,
Yeah.
Twitch.
Twitch. Number 18. Have you ever streamed yourself on Twitch or YouTube? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Number 19. Have you ever used a walkthrough? Yes.
Yes, but never all the way through.
Yeah.
Only ever bits and pieces, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't
Same.
know if anyone's ever. I think the better question here is like, have you used a walkthrough the entire way through, right?
Mm.
Because I have not. I have not.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know
never
anybody
done
that has. So
It would seem pointless. Just read the walkthrough if you want to do that
go watch a
instead
YouTube
of playing the game.
Let's Play. And then,
Yeah, exactly.
Number 20. What's the best weapon you've ever used in a video game?
Best weapon I've ever used in a video game.
Xenoblade is pretty high up there, dude.
Fucking key.
Yes.
Although that's pretty fucking.
Obviously.
Ooh, that's hard to argue with.
I don't think there's a better. You know what? The only thing that might rival it, first of all, the Monado from Xenoblade is fucking sick. But also, Fat Boys in Fallout.
You're reading my mind there.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh,
amazing.
Dude. Ooh. See, this
So
is gonna dig into
I might
our
actually put that at my top.
our best weapons in video games coming up.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
because that one also just annihilates things.
Yeah, like
So like,
oh,
yeah, I'm a
man.
big fan.
The mini nukes. Oh, I love them. So one thing I would say though is the chainsaw gun from the Lancer from Gears of War. The first time I used that thing, I was like, "Yep, okay, this is the best gun, at least in video games." So.
Number 21. Have you ever had to stop playing a game because it was too scary?
Yes. Visage recently.
See, now I don't normally play horror games, so
That's the thing. I don't put
still
myself
say
in
yes,
that
even though
I don't
play
put
it?
myself in that situation.
Dead Space 2. No, it's Dead Space the original. But I had to stop playing after a while because I couldn't. Anxiety mostly.
I don't start the games because I know they're gonna scare me.
Prey.
So yeah, I
you
don't
gonna
think I
play
have.
Prey, Sam? It's definitely an arcane game.
I did start Prey before, but
that game
didn't get into it very much.
That game freaks me out.
Has a game storyline ever made you cry?
Yes.
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 A lot of them.
Life is Strange.
Trying to think of one recent.
Life is Strange 2. Life is Strange True Colors.
Usually an RPG, right?
Yeah, exactly. Too many to count for me. A lot of RPGs.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
I would say
Yes. Sam, you do not understand how fucking that ending fucked me up.
Yeah, the end was.
I'd say
That one and
Xenoblade 2 kind of got to me at the ending. Like,
yeah.
Then
For me, Persona 4 Golden being my first Persona game, I played it handheld on the Vita. I was just sitting in bed playing it, and the fucking credits rolled, and it's like fucking my lights are off in my room. I'm just like fucking sobbing. I'm like, this is the best fucking game ever. I live with my friends.
I was gonna say Hades was pretty damn good. The story at the end, like the end of that was, the payoff was so good, and it was like, okay, I fucking finally beat it. Oh my god. But it was more like the story payoff was so good for beating it. I don't know, I just didn't expect what happened, because I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody who wants to play that and get through it. After you beat it 10 times, which is a grueling task, but then like you're already frustrated and emotional, and then like they hit you with some hard family stuff, and you're like, fuck, it's so damn sad. Yeah, that was good.
Number 23. What's your favorite fighting class? Warrior, mage, or rogue, and why? Yeah, I flip flop between warriors and mages because I like fucking having the big fucking sword or shield. But also mages are pretty fucking cool because you like either support or just fucking sling magic from far away.
I will usually go warrior the first time I play a game. But like if I play a game like a second or third time, I'll go one of the other ones. Usually mage. Rogues can be cool depending on like what the game is, though.
Yeah, if the rogue is done well, I prefer it over the other two. But just because getting the jump on people is fun, even though I don't like it in Hitman for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it's that well done like people say it is. Maybe I'm just not creative enough. Warrior is definitely the one I go to, though, when I initially start games. So
24. What's your favorite game genre? RPGs.
Yeah, I think more Western RPGs, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, let me clarify that. I think for me, like more JRPGs, I guess. But I'm not like
because
RPGs just JRPGs in general. I'll just do JRPGs in general.
Roguelike games. Yeah. Like,
but I really do like narrative, like linear narrative as well.
25. Do you prefer multiplayer games or solo?
Solo. Generally.
Solo. Han Solo.
I would say I enjoy them holistically more, right? But
yeah,
spending time with friends, I feel, is separate from the game itself. So
yeah. 26. Do you prefer co-op or player versus player multiplayer games?
Co-op.
Co-op. I fucking suck at PvP.
I'm half and half. I can't decide. I really can't on this, because it really depends on the game. For Destiny, it's PvE, because PvP is a shit show and they ignore it. But PvE is amazing, but for games like Overwatch, I really fucking love Overwatch, and that's only PvP. So, am I really excited for the beta that's coming out really soon? Yeah. I'm gonna try to get into, because I guess they split the modes, right? That'll be fun. Yeah, overall I think PvP though for multiplayer.
27. What's the first console you've ever owned? N64.
The worst? Really?
First.
Oh, first. Okay. That was like wholly mine, or like in my family? Does that count?
Yeah. I think in your family counts. Okay.
Like the first one you played, I guess. I don't know.
I can't remember. I think I had my Game Boy Advance before I had my PS2. It's either one of those.
Game Boy Advance, I think, was the first one. No, I'm sorry, Game Boy Color. Yep.
Okay. What or who got you into video games in the first place? This is tough. I can't fucking remember. I think I just had a 964 and I just started playing it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
I don't even remember my first console.
My great grandparents had a Super Nintendo at their house, and he would pull it out, and we would play Contra, and lose all the time. But and then I played A Link to the Past, and I was like, okay, yep, I like video games.
Yeah, I guess granted, I like most of the games I played when I was real little were like on my computer, like playing backyard sports, like backyard soccer and backyard baseball, and Pajama Sam, all those humongous entertainment games, Pajama Sam, Freddy Fish,
yep.
shit like that.
Duck Hunt was one of my first ones too, like the crazy peripheral.
Cyber Chasers or whatever the fuck that show was called. They make games based on that. Yeah. Good times.
Oregon Trail.
What is the longest amount of time you sat playing video games non-stop? Now, let me tell you.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to
high school, middle school and high school, me during spring break would play games all fucking day. From like 8 to 8, like almost 12 hours or more.
Let's see. Well, between my high school days and my college days where I was just taking a break, I would say probably a solid 24 hours. Like no joke. World of Warcraft though. So definitely
yeah. I don't know if I ever hit 24, but I definitely hit like 20 or 22.
Okay, well,
yeah.
I'll say like 20 to 22 you give breaks for like bathroom and passing out eventually. So
but yeah, definitely over spring break and shit, like all day.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Number 30. If games didn't exist anymore, what would you do? I don't fucking know, to be honest.
Play a lot of
I feel like
a lot more TV and a lot more movies.
Yeah, basically, I feel like games kind of like dictated like my personality now. So it's kind of hard to like figure out what I would be doing.
I would be making music much more.
Yeah, I guess like if it's like video games don't exist like now at this point, maybe I'll do like, I don't know, like another podcast about movies or something. I don't know.
Writing, I might write a lot more too.
Exactly.
Like
yeah, exactly.
I'd definitely be able to watch more movies and TV shows.
What is your favorite song from a game? Now, let me tell you, this is hard because fucking bangers everywhere.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say it right now. Yutada Hikaru, Kingdom Hearts. You know, that's it.
You're right. You're right. It's fucking
simple and clean, dude. Like I can't.
Oh,
I'm sorry, no other song.
I think simple and clean is literally the only answer.
I don't know what my favorite is just because there's so many fucking bangers out there. It's hard to pick like one song.
No, that's mine, dude. Like of all the ones that I can think about, like that's it. And I mean, I guess I could consider like if we're thinking video game music, right? Then there's other ones that maybe.
I mean, but that counts though because it's like featured in the game. So
but the thing is, like when I think of a song from a video game that resonates with me the most, it was that song. Like,
can I do Blister in the Sun? Even though
license soundtrack,
it's in Life is Strange.
I guess it counts. I don't know. It just says from a game,
but it was written well before that.
The Halo theme, the Halo original theme.
Fuck.
It's between that and Simple and Clean for me. Like, absolutely.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a fucking easy one. I Believe from Persona 5 Royal, but even though that entire fucking soundtrack slaps.
Ooh, Persona. Yeah, okay. That's another really good one.
Yeah, but fucking I Believe, oh my god. That's like one of the final songs you hear, and I'm like, oh, it's time. It's so good.
Like the WWE thing. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
32.
Have you ever wanted
you know what? I think my favorite, either Simple and Clean or the Elder Scrolls theme. Because that shit slaps.
Yo,
No, not
I will
that
say
one.
simple and clean slaps in
Not the-
both
not the-
Japanese and English.
Not the fucking Dragonborn one. The do 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 do. I mean, come on, the menu
Yeah,
music of
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Oblivion. Oh,
Oof.
oh.
All right, 32. Have you ever
Good
wanted
shit.
to live in a world from a game? If so, which one and why?
Not
So if you're
Elden
isekai'd into a game world, which one would which one want it to be?
Ring. Into a game world.
See, if I said Persona 5, that's just Japan, so
Right.
that doesn't really count.
But also crazy tripped out dreams though, so
Thrillville. It's just an amusement.
Thrillville. Oh my god, that's a good pick.
oh
That's
my
out
god,
there,
dude,
too.
I can't. I can't.
If I said
dude.
Destiny Islands, would that include the entire world of Kingdom Hearts or just Destiny Islands?
Yeah, I don't know about that. There's some hardness in there.
I think I would just want to do Destiny Islands just 'cause, like how chill the beach is, but I don't know what the rest of the world.
You know
So
what?
it's not that. You know what? I kind of want to live in Eorzea from Final Fantasy 14.
I'm gonna put it
Just
out
because
there.
you can be whatever you want there, basically.
I'm gonna
I
put
would be I don't know, I'd probably either be an artisan or try to be an adventurer. But if I be an adventurer, I'd probably die. So who the hell knows?
I'm gonna go boring and realistic. I'm gonna do Stardew Valley because it sounds really peaceful, really nice.
I think Mass Effect would be cool if it weren't for the whole like Reaper invasion thing.
for the whole doom to
But
the
I guess
universe
Mass
thing.
Effect is just like Earth, but in the future.
Yeah.
You just want to live in the future. It's cool.
No, definitely Thrillville. Or maybe oh bug snacks.
Wait, what about
God, no
what
way,
about
dude.
Pokemon?
That's freaky. Oh, Pokemon
Yo,
is a good
bug
one.
snacks. Fucking snacks that are bugs.
If they can't kill me,
I mean,
Good shit.
if Pokemon can't kill me, I think that definitely changes things for Pokemon. So, but when you think about
Yeah.
continent-sized Pokemon and things like that, it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable.
but I mean,
like,
you're gonna have all these Pokemon that are fucking cute as pets. Like, give me an Eevee.
yeah, except
I
for
want
when they
one.
burn the shit out of you because Ember, and you're trying to train
We,
them.
we don't get a Chimchar in this house, all right?
No,
We go
Chimchars.
Bulbasaur.
Well, those are only at the zoo, the Safari Zone.
Which question are we on now? 33.
33.
Which video game character do you most wish you were like?
Character envy.
Oof.
Basically, can I say Sora? That fucking dude's the most livable person ever.
Mm.
Then again, all the bad guys will be coming after me, that's for sure. All the bad guys are like, you're the chosen one, and we're gonna make you suffer.
Which video game character do I wish I was most like?
Oh,
Or a Persona main character. They get a fucking lot of
You know
friends,
what?
and like they're popular.
I have a good one. I can't remember his name because I'm bad right now with names. But the main character from Yakuza Like a Dragon. He's pretty likable.
Ichiban.
Ichiban. I like him. So, and he's just a
So
good.
does that include the 30 years? What is it? 30 years of prison? No, not 30 years.
It's like 20, I think.
Yeah, does that include the 20 years of prison?
I mean, yeah, I'm patient. It's fine. And he looks great coming out of 20 years of prison, just saying. Like, dude,
What are you saying?
barely aged at all.
Maybe like Astrobot.
Okay.
I wish I was a robot. I can do cool shit. I don't know.
Oh, maybe Geralt. Maybe Geralt would be cool, from The Witcher. That'd be kind of cool.
Maybe Spyro. He's a fucking dragon. Like, how cool that would be.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is an easy one for I think me and Steven. What's a game you spent the most amount of money on? Final Fantasy 14, because of fucking recurring subs and expansions. I put a bunch of money on that.
Yeah,
Not to mention the cash shop that I don't spend much money on, but I did like drop a couple bucks on there.
Yeah, I think Destiny. That's easy.
That's interesting.
Have you ever bought a game more than once? Think about it.
I mean,
Yes.
Skyrim.
Yep.
But I feel like I've spent money on. I feel like I've spent more money on Elder Scrolls Online than I have Skyrim.
Oh, I like
Because of
Elder
the-
Scrolls Online, dude. I wish they would just make it easier to get
Um,
the stuff.
Steven,
You
to
know
answer your-
what?
Oh, go
I
ahead,
think I
sorry.
have my answer.
What'd you say?
Webkins.
Those I remember those. There was a girl in elementary school I liked, and she was into Webkins. I was like, "What the hell is a Webkins? Let me look this up."
I
And
think it might be Webkins. I had a ton of those things.
Those were like the dolls that you had to like. They came with codes, and you
Ah.
put them on the website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Eric?
Steven, going back to your question about if I bought a game more than once, that's a big yes.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I played. So Final Fantasy 14, obviously, because I paid for the expansions on PC and PlayStation a couple times, just so I can get the convenience.
Yep.
Or Kingdom Hearts, you've probably bought more than
Oh
once,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That's a good mention there. Yeah, for sure. Number 35. If you could have one power of any video game character, who would it be, and what power is it? Can I just say the power of the Keyblade? Because I think that includes a lot of stuff like magic.
No,
That's not really a
no. You gotta pick
power,
one
like-
thing.
You sure
no.
though? It could give you a lot of powers. There's
You know,
like
like,
magic.
If you're gonna pick
Yeah,
gliding,
Sora,
high jumping.
it's the power
You
of
can just-
friendship.
I don't
You can
know
only
about
pick
that.
One power,
Not
bro.
just power. Come on.
All right, a power of a persona. Then I guess I don't fucking know what other powers are
Yeah,
really.
let's see.
Because I wouldn't consider the Monado a fucking power, even though you can like see into the future with it.
Well, that's a power.
I want to say.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to say Peter Quill. Yeah.
You know what? Actually, no. Give me Sonic's speed. Give me that.
Sonic speed. Oh, you know what?
I can go from here to like
Ooh.
McDonald's to get some food in like under a minute.
Okay, I have it. I'm just gonna be a Super Saiyan. Okay.
Who's got
Goku.
like a teleport ability?
Goku. Instant transmission, bro.
No, not a Destiny character, not the power of a ghost. You can instantly
Ooh.
revive.
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I might.
Who's got a teleport ability? Like,
Yeah. I think the light. I think from Destiny. I think
The power of the Keyblade doesn't count. All right,
All right, it might. You know.
what?
You know?
What?
because you're basing it on
Look,
the power of
if-
the traveler. No,
Yeah, but he blesses people with the power, right? Like.
but I mean with the Keyblade, you just get even without the Keyblade, you still get those powers. Is all I'm saying.
True.
Or actually, I don't know about that. I don't know.
I think I can allow it though. I think I can allow it because it's kind of his thing. His
Who
shtick.
teleports? I don't know. Sam. I'm trying to. I feel like I do a bunch of
know.
characters I know, but they don't come off the top of my head right now.
What about the guy from X-Men? But I don't know if he's in a game.
That's not a video game character though.
He's in video games, Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. I don't know if you want to count that.
But
Is he
that's like short term. He can't, or short distances. Like he can't teleport. Like
Is there
Across
anyone
the
who
world
can just
or anything.
teleport across the world?
I don't know.
Would you consider the portal gun a power?
Oh, but you can't only shoot that too far, Sue.
But yeah, you can only shoot it to places you can.
Are you
see.
sure? At the end of Portal 2, you shoot it to the fucking moon.
I mean, you can see.
Yeah,
the
but you can see the
moon.
moon.
Oh, wow.
Maybe in your mind's eye, you know. He's talking about that, right? He wants to rob banks, is what he's saying, with the teleportation.
You know
power.
what? Fushro Da from the Dragonborn.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll take
Just
it.
so I could send shit fucking flying.
Just get the.
I don't
thing.
know. I
Play
think-
baseball,
I-
just food for die, and get an instant home run.
I think Sonic Speed is a good one because yeah, he can get to places fast. Since I can't think of a teleportation.
Okay. Number 36 is kind of specific, but who do you usually choose as your fighter in Smash Brothers / Soul Calibur / Street Fighter, etc.? So I guess it counts like just like who is your go-to fighter in a fighting game? Smash Brothers is a lot.
Smash Brothers, it's gonna be Young Link or Toon Link.
Fucking really like
Too.
Link. I really like Cloud in Smash.
How does good? in
Yeah.
And
Smash.
I really like Sora in Smash.
Yep.
As new as he is, I really dig him.
Joker, Shulk, Cloud.
You know, sometimes I like to be annoying
If we're
Yeah.
talking Soul
I don't-
Calibur, it's definitely Nightmare.
I don't have a main in Smash. Is the problem?
I've never played any of the other ones, but my main in Soul Calibur would definitely be Geralt from the
Yeah. The funny thing is,
Can
it's
I-
pretty good.
Can I just
Like-
choose fucking Darth Vader and Yoda from that one Street Fighter or
Oh,
Soul
God
Calibur
damn it!
game?
Yes, you can, because Yoda's cheese in that game. You can't hit him. The hitbox, like you just hit over him, and yeah, it's very annoying.
If we're playing the GameCube version of Soul Calibur, I'll go with Link.
Oh, Link
even though I've
is
never
good.
played it.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, good choices.
Number 37, Xbox or PlayStation? Choose one. PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Xbox.
Yeah.
But you guys knew that.
Number 38. Well, this is a. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but those rumors might be right. What are you hoping for at the next E3? If E3 happens this year?
At E3 specifically, it has to be
Yeah.
E3.
Yeah.
Well, so nothing PlayStation because they're not going to be there, obviously. So pretty much Xbox or Square Enix or Nintendo.
Show me Fable. Show me Fable. That's it.
Oh, more fucking show me this game that's apparently coming out this year called Starfield.
Oh, yeah, please, actually. Thank you.
100%.
Show me what like the actual gameplay looks like.
Or, wishing upon wishes, let me see gameplay for Metroid Prime. That's all. Yep.
More Xenoblade 3. Big one. If Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this year, I want to see it there at E3. And then, like Steven said, Metroid Prime 3.
Come on. Or 4, I guess, in this case, right?
Yeah. Who is your favorite villain from a video game and why?
I mean, Sephiroth, I think.
Oh yeah, Sephiroth.
He's just such a badass, and it's such a hard fight
Is
usually.
it cheating if I say Xehanort?
Don't get Norded,
No.
everybody.
Why would that be
Listen.
cheating?
Listen, do you know how many Xehanorts we've fucking been through?
Fucking Norded everybody, though.
Man, that's a hard one.
Okay, I mean,
I got a
Hades from Hades is good, so.
Persona 5 Royal spoilers is all I want to say. Final Fantasy 14. There's like multiple. Oh, Xenos from there. I like him. He's fucking crazy as fuck, and is battle horny, but I like him. He's just one of those guys who's like, I want to fight you real bad, and I'm like, okay, let's do it.
You know who was really good? The guy in the newest God of War, the son of what's her name?
Fuck, I don't remember his
Baldur?
name. Oh yeah, there you go, Baldur.
Yeah, Baldur. Like I was like, oh dang, this guy's
He's a
crazy.
good villain.
Well, the fight was really cool. So
Yeah, he's a good villain. God,
Elusive Man?
so hard. No.
No. Oh,
He's-
I
don't
mean,
think
he is a great like character, especially in the second one, but like the third one kind of
yeah, I can see
drags
that.
it down a little bit. Yeah, he's a great character in the second one because you like know that like he's awful, but you have to work with him to save the galaxy.
interesting,
You
right?
gotta use him.
There's not that many great
Yeah.
examples of villains in video games. Like
I
absolutely.
mean, I think
great.
there are.
I think there are.
I mean, okay.
I just don't want
Like-
to keep lifting off the same games over and over
No,
again.
sure,
Mindset.
right.
like
Bowser's
Dutch
good.
from Red Dead 2 is fucking amazing. Like you said, Sephiroth is a great villain.
I think for me, it matters. Motivation matters, right? Like when I'm thinking of a villain.
Yeah.
And so, like, if I can't get behind at least a little bit the logic of somewhat of a villain, if they're just like crazy to be crazy or something, it kind of really detracts from it. So
Shout out
Yeah.
to Eggman. He's not great, but
no,
he
but
never wins. But I fucking love the comedy of it.
that's true.
Shout out to Haytham Kenway from
Oh, shit.
Assassin's
That's-
Creed
That's a good one, man.
because
That's a
he is
good one.
legitimately a great villain
And
just a great character in general.
I'm gonna say Ganon from Zelda. Just keeps reincarnating, never goes away.
Yep. Number 40. What is your favorite game from your childhood? Mother. Fucking Kingdom Hearts 2, baby.
It's gonna be Ocarina of Time. So, yep. Or Banjo Kazooie. That's a hard one. I think one of those two.
I'd probably say the original Lego Star Wars.
That was also good.
Or Sly Cooper, baby.
Waiting for it.
Steven, how are we looking on time right now? We got 10 more. Can we do these in time?
Yeah, we'll have to be a little quicker.
Okay.
We got 'em, though.
41. Are there any games you're really bad at? Call of Duty and first-person shooters in general, except Destiny.
Competitive multiplayer.
Yeah, basically.
I don't have the focus for that shit.
I'm really bad at RCS games, or grand strategy games rather, because I'm just not good at planning those logging moves. So, yep.
42. Have you ever seen someone get really angry when they lose? Yes.
Yes, me.
Myself.
Yeah. I try to Smash Ultimate Online got me so pissed. I just had to stop playing that.
Just last night.
Oh yeah, it's Elden Ring, Dark Souls sometimes. There was one point in Elden Ring I just had to stop playing for the night because I was just so annoyed. 43. What is your favorite game series of all time? Kingdom Hearts.
Elder Scrolls and Mass Effect.
Mine's gonna be, Final Fantasy. So.
45. Is there a game that is considered to be really bad, but is your secret guilty pleasure?
Oof.
A game that's
this is hard.
Really bad. I think there's a recent one.
I don't know. The internet shits on Kingdom Hearts a lot, but I'm like, yo.
That's true.
I don't think it's a bad game.
But I wouldn't consider it bad if it's the only thing.
I don't know, dude. Probably one of the ones that were like 70s, right?
Probably.
When I think about that, it's like a game because people think that even though it's not an 80 or above, it's shit. So, what the fuck was I? It was something recently. Oh, honestly, I dig Elden Ring. Or not Elden Ring. Anthem. Sorry.
It's like Elden Ring. I don't think that's under.
No, because Anthem got shit on, but there was a lot of redeeming things in it, and they could have made it better. But
all right, well, I'm looking at Metacritic right now. And apparently, the Persona 3 and 5 dancing games are like 73s. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
they might be bad, but I do enjoy jamming out a bit. I guess there's that. Let's see.
Any card game, really.
That's a hard one.
Oh, I skipped 44 actually by accident. What's more important, action or story?
You know what? Oh wait, Hot Wheels Unleashed for that last question.
Okay. What's more important, action or story? That's tough. Depends on the game, really.
Yep. Wait, what's more important? What?
Action or story?
Action or story?
So I guess it means.
Is that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it means gameplay or story. I don't know.
If we're talking about video games, I think gameplay trumps. So
yeah,
because I can ignore a shitty story for great gameplay. So
yeah, but sometimes the story kind of motivates you to play.
That's true.
Outriders is exactly right. And that might be one of those guilty pleasure things too. So
yeah. Okay. 46. If you could have any video game character as your best friend, who would it be? Come on, bro. Another easy one for me. Sora. That man fucking
I don't know. There'd be a better friend.
I think exactly. I think Zagreus from Hades. So he's cool.
Maybe the one, there's this one character in Bug Snacks who's really friendly. But he's also kind of stupid and causes the whole thing. But
yeah, but we all have those stupid friends.
You know what? Going back to a previous choice, Steven said, I wanna have a drink with Ichiban.
Oh yeah, that would be okay. Yeah, he's a good pick too, though.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Oh, you know what? Sully.
So, Yo, that's a good one right there. Yeah. Sully and Drake in general.
Yep.
Definitely Sully.
47. If you could marry any game character, who would it be? That's a toughie. Because if I said any of the Persona characters, that would look pretty weird. Because they're fucking teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would look really weird.
What about Fire Emblem for you? I don't know. Is there any?
Oh, that's tough.
There's some good ones, some good waifus there for sure.
For sure. Fuck, but I really like the Persona cast. If they aged up, then probably sure.
I'm just gonna say I'm
I'll tell
into.
you, Haru is 18 by the end of Persona 5. So there's that.
You know, I don't know if you can marry a witch, but Triss from Witcher might be. You know, might be okay.
Maybe Liara.
This is like
She's an alien.
This is
It's
essentially
cool.
the crush one again.
Yeah, basically.
But
You stole it
also,
from Final Fantasy 14.
but also like, what's up with Potato GLaDOS? You know?
Yeah. That's a good
Erick,
question, dude.
Tifa, one of the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex Chan, the main character in Life is Strange 3.
Yuffie's not bad.
Hardcore crush.
Wait, did you just say Yuffie? Do you know how old Yuffie is?
Oh, you know, it's fine.
How old is Yuffie?
She's like 16.
Oh.
No, she's older.
Is she? No,
I don't know.
How old is Jesse in that game?
No, Jesse is old. I know Yuffie is definitely like a teenager.
Maybe not answered. It's because when I played those games, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, 16 in
sure?
Final
Maybe I'm
Fantasy
thinking
7.
of-
Yeah.
Okay.
She's 18 by Advent Children and 19 in Dirty
All right,
Service. I guess we would go over there.
So I guess
There
that
you go.
kind of, it's a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on from this question. 48. Would you rather have loads of time to play video games, but only buy 2 games a year, or buy loads of video games, but never have time to play them?
So my childhood versus my adulthood.
Basically.
I still think I prefer adulthood, to be honest, because at least I have the agency to do what I want and have.
Yeah.
So.
I think I pick buy two games a year.
Yeah, because like you can like pick like I don't know like an MMO. Like for me, one of them would be Final Fantasy 14. I'm like, okay, this is my game forever now.
I just play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online.
Another one would be kind of tough. I don't know what the second game would be.
And like you buy Minecraft, then you'd have that forever.
That is true.
You know,
and Minecraft is a forever game.
I'd buy that the first year I possibly could.
2 games a year. I don't know. I feel like buying loads of games but not having much time to play them would kind of be better. It depends on how much time it means, you know?
Pretty much now.
Yeah. I don't know. 49. In your opinion, what is the worst game of all time that you've played? And now this is hard because I fucking don't remember. If I
usually don't play very bad games.
Yeah, exactly. Like I usually wait for the reviews and they're like, it's bad. I'm like, oh, never mind then.
I'm gonna say Punky the Skunk from PlayStation 1. Really bad platformer. Really fucking terrible. Yep.
The worst game I've ever rolled credits on is easily Godfall.
You rolled credits on Godfall? Jesus.
Yeah, me and my brother.
Takes us a very particular set of
It's so buggy.
Man, I don't. Oh, I know. Fucking. Oh God.
Roblox.
Fucking the Sonic RPG game from BioWare. Fucking Sonic Chronicles. I was a fucking kid just playing that. I played that like 4 times. But I know how fucking terrible that game is. That game is fucking garbage. Dog shit garbage. Like I want to look at the Metacritic score real quick. I'm curious.
I played so if we're counting, I guess super recent, then I would definitely consider Roblox. All of that is trashware.
Maybe Red Faction Gorilla. That game sucked.
Wasn't which one was the one that had like a bunch of like you break everything? Was that Armageddon or was
that's Red Faction?
Okay, just Red Faction.
With all the breakable environments.
Yeah.
All right, last question, number 50. Would you give up video games for life and receive $500,000 in cash, or would you refuse the money? And I'm going to say right now, $500,000 is not really a lot.
Nope.
So I'm going to keep the video games.
I think if I had to trade, I'm definitely keeping the video games. Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. It's not even a million.
Give me 5 million, then I'll start to consider, right? Like, then I can't play video games, but I can certainly do a lot of other cool things. Like, I don't know.
Yep. But anyway, that's been our 50 questions. Hope you guys liked that little segment. Totally didn't steal that segment, so it's whatever. But anyways, that's it for episode 49 of blah, blah, blah. That was terrible there. That's it for episode 49 of X Interact. I don't know why I want to say episode twice. But if you liked what you saw, please follow us on Twitter at xinteract_, on YouTube at xinteract, our website podpage.com/xinteract, Instagram, TikTok, other places that I always forget. I think that's usually it. I keep thinking we have more than what we have, but we don't. So there's that. Give us ratings on like your podcast services. Any feedback would be appreciated. But till next time, I've been Eric. I've been here with Sam and Steven. And until next time, get interacted with. I don't know, fucking
God. Adios, guys, with that one. Bye, guys.
Never say that again. X to interact.
Listening to X to Interact.